This keyboard is louder than I thought it would be. Jesus. What's happening? Uh, um, what's going on here? Ah! My screen just went dark, and I have no idea what's going on. Hold on. Surely this is also happening on. Yeah, okay. What the heck? Oh my gosh, I think the computer just freaking froze on me. What the fuck? Ah! One sec. Well, that's a major bummer. That's also a very scary thing, or not scary, but like not a good thing to happen. Been using it like for less than a week and it already like just completely froze. I don't know. I have not had Windows do that, and I have no idea how long, but what the fuck happened there? Oh, God, I hate everything sometimes. Sorry, I'm being super negative. I don't know why I'm being super negative. All right. Frustration. What the fudge is happening? You know, we could do Stanfield, but who knows? Yeah. All right, what happens here? Application failure. Uh failed Windows updates. What the fuck? Hardware error. That happened how long ago? What the? Now there's like a thing. There's a stupid thing that's showing up. Hold on. FPS CPU monitor. Oh, I see. This is never how I want to start a stream when like there's immediately like problems. Let's see. Maybe I'll just try not uninstalling, but restarting this computer once this finishes installing. Yeah, I have no idea what is this thing. Well, we're going to play 100 line. But I have no idea, but before I can do that, oh, that's what it is. Show metrics. God, I hate all this nonsense here. Metrics. Okay, boom. Found. Ah! Corrupt update files. Ah! Ah! To be fair, I mean, Windows crashed in the middle of installing this, which is maybe a sign I should. I don't know. What was it? The event viewer. Event viewer. What is event viewer? It's also very possible what ended up happening. Last hour, 4 errors. It could have been something. No. It wouldn't have just been the GPU or like GPU drivers, because the keyboard trying to engage and disengage numlock wasn't working. So whatever. Let's see if it happens again. Play. What? File. Oh, wait. Whatever. Surely this is fine. Hold on. What? Whoops, don't mean that. View controller settings. Maybe it's fine. Huh? What are all these new things I don't know about? Oh, look! AMD software. jeez. You can tell it's the same composer, by the way. All right, hold on. I gotta see if I can get the audio to not flip on me. Okay, so that's Switch controller. This is PlayStation. Boom. I'm sure this is all good. All right. Enjoy the best of what the game's combat system has to offer. Recommended for first-time players. The other one said something about story, so I'm assuming it's the easier difficulty.
Nothing ever happens to me. Each day is just like the day before and the day before that. I live my life in the same town with the same people, watching the same commonplace events play out day after day. Just a mundane, average life. Nothing more, nothing less. Yep, same old. This is how it's always been, and probably how it always will be.
So, are they in like a space colony or something? Are we a bunch of zombies? Why is their skin gray?
Coming.
It's about time. Your father already left for work.
Morning, Sleepyhead.
Don't morning me. What are you doing helping yourself to breakfast? This isn't even your house.
Come on, it's not that big a deal.
She's right, Takumi. You and Katawa have known each other so long, she's practically one of the family. I don't know why you don't just get married and make it official already.
Huh?
Sheesh, Mom! Don't encourage her!
These eggs are delicious.
You sure are putting them away.
I can't help it. Your mom's such a great cook.
Thank you, dear. It's nice to know somebody appreciates me.
Look, the mom's the real
So,
protagonist.
what about your mom? Did she make it home yesterday?
No, she's been too busy with her research lately.
Your mother's really something. Raising a daughter all on her own while juggling a full-time job can't be easy for her.
I guess so.
Well, it's not like I mind you coming over. Just call first, okay?
Sure.
come by anytime you want, morning, noon, or night. We'll always be glad to see you here. To tell you the truth, I always wanted a daughter.
Well, I must be such a disappointment to you.
Thank you, ma'am. And thank you, Tacky. You're the best.
Yeah. Sure.
It's the same company and the same character designer as Yuma Coco Head.
Oh, man. We've got that big test coming up soon. What a drag.
What are you complaining about? I've never seen you take a test you didn't ace.
It's just a matter of studying hard enough. Mom likes it when I get good grades. Hey, we should do a study session. We'll ace the test together and make both our moms happy.
Academia is not really my forte.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Tacky. I guarantee it.
Well, maybe you're right. With enough lucky guesses, I can fudge my way to a passing grade, no problem.
It's not exactly the positive outlook I was looking for. At this rate, we're gonna have a long way to go.
Welcome to
Each day is
2025.
just like the day before and the day before that.
Lip syncing
I
doesn't
live my
matter.
life in the same town with the same people, watching the same commonplace events play out day after day. A mundane, average life. Nothing more, nothing less.
This is an administrative announcement. All citizens report to your nearest shelter until further notice. This is an administrative announcement.
Another alert, huh? Feels like there's been more of them lately. Huh? Don't worry, it'll be all right. This happens all the time. You know it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I know. It's just... I don't like sirens. They always remind me of that time when my dad died.
Let's get you to a shelter. The closest one is... right over there. Watch your step.
Okay.
What do you know? Looks like we've got the whole place to ourselves. The security alerts are just another part of our daily lives. When you hear the alarm, you go to a shelter until the danger passes. What exactly that danger is, none of us know for sure. Nobody remembers a time before these alerts, or why they started in the first place. As a society, we've accepted that this is the way it is, and let them become something normal, mundane even. We'll be okay. Nothing bad is gonna happen. Nothing ever does.
I know that, but... Say the thing.
Really? Again?
Please, for me.
Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Katawa. No matter what.
Promise?
You're squeezing me really tight.
This is an administrative announcement. The shelter order is hereby rescinded. It is now safe to continue your day as normal. Please exit the shelters in a calm and orderly manner.
I told you it'd be all right.
Right.
See? Everything's just the same as always. Come on. We'll be late for school.
Yeah. We should hurry.
to get.
Techie, you okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's a relief. What are you doing here, little guy? You lost? Hey! Where are you going?
Don't run off on your own! Oh, great. Where did she get to now? Hey! Karuha! I don't remember there being a school around here.
It's just like Kamoshida's
Looks
palace.
like the place is abandoned. Karuha! What is she thinking?
Oh, look, you can move and dash. You know what? We all know you really liked World's End Club, so we gave you more World's End Club. Look. The run. All right, so I just want to point out a few things here. If I tilt the analog stick slightly to the left or slightly to the right, it's running. If I push it all the way to the left or right, it's also running. And when I dash, it's just the running animation, but faster. Oh, this is golden. Karuha, where are you? No answer. What do I do now? I feel like if I run too fast, it's where's the lifeguard? Who knows? Where is the lifeguard? Oh yeah, that's right. That was a different character designer, wasn't it? Than Raincode and Danganronpa. It was more like Kid. Toonish.
Karuha? It's you. What in the...
Takumi Samino, congratulations! You have been chosen!
What is this thing? Some kind of weird toy? Or a robot, maybe? And how does it know my name?
I've finally got you all to myself. That girl chasing me wasn't part of the plan at all. I hate it when people go off script. I guess I can't blame her, though. There's just something about me that's totally irresistible, wouldn't you say? Such an attractive young lady, too. The two of you seemed awfully close. Just how much does that girl mean to you?
Huh?
Oh, don't be so bashful, fella. Nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, it'll make things a lot easier. I'm gonna need you to shove this into your chest. Pointy end first, of course.
What? Another alarm already.
This is an emergency announcement. The complex's danger level has been raised to red alert. All citizens report to your...
You see? While you're here dilly-dallying, it's already begun.
It's begun? What has?
Why, the end of the peaceful, everyday life you have been living, of course.
Huh?
Yep, that's the face everyone makes at first. I never get tired of seeing it. Thought your life would go on like this forever, didn't you? It's okay. This is the way people are. Starting today, your life is about to change. Pack your bags, mister. You're going to war. Hey, where are you going? You forgot this! Come back! Come on!
What the hell was that just now? God, where have you been?
The alert just now. It was different from the normal one, right? What's going on?
It's okay, we're gonna be okay. Just be careful, I ran into this really weird thing back there. What was that? Oh, what is it now? Come on, let's get out of here!
What about the shelters? Are people just not going to the shelters?
What is going on here? Nothing ever happened to me. Each day was just
His
like the day
eyes!
before and the
He
day
couldn't
before
get to the
that.
shelter because he had no eyes.
I lived my life in the same town with the same people, watching the same commonplace events play out day after day. Now all that is changing. Everything I thought I knew is falling apart all around me. Why is this happening? Oh, damn it! What happened? Karua! I have to protect her. Have to protect Karua. I promised. I said I'd be there for her. No matter what. No. Get away from her!
You want to save that girl, right?
Of course you do. You'd have to be downright heartless to stand by and watch a dear friend suffer at a time like this. It's just a shame there's nothing you can do about it the way you are now.
No.
And don't go thinking some hero is going to swoop in and save her for you either. Life is cruel. That's just the way it is. Those monsters are going to violate the poor girl in all kinds of nasty ways until she's begging for the sweet release of death. And they'll probably tear her limbs off one by one while you sit there helpless to do anything to ease her suffering. Don't like it? Then there's only one thing to do. You have to save her yourself. Not me, but how? Here, you left this behind. Huh? No time like the present. Think of it as an impromptu entrance exam. What am I supposed to do? That dagger is imbued with a very special power, something far beyond your understanding. Once you plunge it into your body, the power will flow into you, giving you everything you need to fight. Power fight? I don't... Just give it a try. Give it a try. You're telling me to stab myself in the chest? This is no time to dilly-dally. Or shilly-shelly, for that matter. And don't even get me started on filly-fallying. Is there a way... Wait, hold on. Is there a way to hide the box? Where's the smoke coming from behind him? I mean, come on. There's a damsel in distress who needs saving. What are you waiting for? A written invitation? You're running out of time, you know?
If you don't do something soon, your pretty little friend is done for. You're the only one who can save her. You can do it. No, you have to do it.
Karua. So what's it going to be? Will you join the fight? It hardly makes a difference to me if one teenage girl dies a horrible death. What happens next is all up to you. It's up to me. The Kodaka is like really well known, I feel like, for fridging people. So I just assume we'll see. Oh, you can fridge. You can fridge her. Fight them. It's your future. The production value is
Damn
really.
it.
Oh,
This had better work.
the production value is really. What's the word I'm looking for? Jarring. How it switches between like fully animated, rendered cutscenes too, for that matter. I'm assuming rendered. Well, maybe they're not rendered. I don't know. The fact that like the lip flaps are set specifically for Japanese makes me think that like there's some pre-rendering going on, but I could be wrong. To like visual novel mode. I don't know what I was thinking. To be honest, I was acting more out of desperation than anything. I picked up the dagger and removed it from its sheath to get a proper look at it. The blade was dark red, so red it was almost black. Looking at it was like gazing at a pool of blood. The sight of it filled me with dread.
Here goes nothing.
I took the dagger in both hands, gritted my teeth against the incoming pain, and thrust the blade into my chest. Tiff, maybe we get the game over by doing this.
Feels good to have all that power coursing through you, doesn't it? We call this hemo-anima.
Anima?
Rah! But never mind what it's called. Just use it. Kill those things. Eliminate the threat to your town, your home, to those you hold dear.
So I know, based on just, I don't know what it was, like one of the tags in Steam or something, that you actually have multiple endings in this game. My assumption is that if Uchikoshi did most of the writing of the game, that the multiple endings are kind of false in the sense that you're potentially going to end up getting all of the endings, if that makes sense. Because that's how 999 kind of went. That's how Virtue's Last Reward absolutely went, and that's how Zero Time Dilemma went, and that's how the Somnium Files 1 and 2. I know in 2 he was more of a supervisor, but that's his MO at this point. You can choose X by placing the cursor on a character and pressing X. What if I don't want? Oh, you can't use the D-pad here. Oh, you can. It's just that the D-pad is going to cycle.
Ready when you are.
When you select Act, the skill list will open. Try selecting side slash first. I want to move first.
Good to go.
Green spaces are areas you can move to. Oh, and red spaces are areas you can attack. Wait. Yeah. After selecting a skill, you'll be able to move and attack simultaneously by selecting a red space. The yellow spaces represent the side slash's attack range. Place your cursor on the exclamation mark to attack 5 enemies at once. When you use a skill, you'll consume an AP, shown on the upper left part of the screen. You can take as many actions as you want per turn until your AP reaches 0. AP is fully restored every turn, and can even be gained by defeating specific enemies. Characters that have taken an action will become inflicted with fatigue, preventing them from moving more than a single space.
Let's do this! Take this!
Enemies will continuously approach on the battlefield. Small enemies with high move stats can quickly breach your defenses, so be sure to prioritize taking them out first. Wait, do I know what their movement is? 1, 2. She could be moved on though. This guy's gonna go and kill her though, no?
Here we go!
All right, well I'll listen to the advice right now against my better judgment. Any remaining AP will be carried over into the next turn if you're unable to reach any enemies with your attacks in one turn. Use the opportunity to build your AP and try again the next turn.
Good to go!
Oh, so I
Here we
can't
go.
move unless I see.
Ready when you are!
Voltage will accumulate as you fight enemies. When it reaches 100% or more, you will be able to use a special attack. Special attacks are powerful moves that allow you to strike without spending AP. Instead, the character will be inflicted with stun, preventing them from taking any action until the end of the following turn. Try placing your cursor on the character and pressing R1 to use a special attack.
My turn! Gotcha!
I need to disable Steam
I
achievements.
knew you could do it.
Alerts.
Nobody can spot fighting potential like I can. Whoa!
Karuha, are you okay?
Tacky!
You're safe now. Everything's gonna be fine.
What are you wearing?
It's a long story. I'm not sure I even understand myself.
I knew you'd protect me. I knew you'd keep your
Death
promise.
flag.
How touching. A knight in shining armor, charging in to rescue his princess from danger.
Tacky,
All right, whatever you are. I want answers. Just what is going on here?
Congrats again, Takumi Sumino. You passed the test, and you did it with flying colors. You're now an official member of my illustrious academy.
Academy?
I hereby, formally and majestically authorize your immediate transfer. Congratulations! Hooray! Hooray! Woohoo! Yeah! See you on the other side!
Where am I?
I came to with my head resting on a hard wooden desk. My head still felt fuzzy as I tried to make sense of my
A
surroundings.
classroom?
Did I fall asleep on my desk? Is this my desk? How did I even get here? I don't remember a thing.
What happened to me?
Looking around the classroom only brought more questions. Oh no! Look at the guy wearing like the or I don't know why I said panda, but like the bear hat costume on the far right side of the screen. It's like the gangster in Danganronpa V3. Something tells me that character dies. Several others my own age were also here, each of them slumped over a desk just like I'd been a moment ago.
Huh?
Whoa, hey, what gives? Where am I? Who are you guys? How did I get here? I never met any of them before. Judging from the uneasy glances they were all throwing around, nobody else seemed to know each other either.
Just what is this place anyway? Some kind of messed up classroom?
Then, is this a school? Doesn't look like any school I've ever been to. I don't recognize it either. So, can anyone tell me what's going on here? What is his mascot? Oh, I can't see it there. It's got a bib on. No one made any move to answer. We all just stood there in uncomfortable silence. We were all in the same boat. None of us had any idea how or why we'd been brought to this strange place. Oh, that's makeup. I was like, what? You guys know what this means, right? I mean, a situation like this, there's only one possible explanation. Is this going to be a Danganronpa joke? Huh? You know why we're here? Elementary, my dear Clarissa. Stick with me and I'll explain it all. Your laugh is way creepy and my name's not Clarissa. I think I'm gonna take a look outside. The boy who'd spoken went to the door and tried to pull it open, but... Okay, so the door won't open. I'm not scared or anything, just so you guys know. Wait, does that guy have a JoJo hat? Like where the hat becomes hair?
Ugh, what the fuck, man?
On the other side of the classroom, someone else was trying to tear the shutters off the windows without success.
Open, damn it! I'm not screwing around here.
It appears we're locked in. Obviously, someone didn't want us leaving on our own. Look! It becomes hair! He's Jotaro. Locked in, you mean... We've been kidnapped? No freaking way! I don't understand it either. Why would anyone want to shut us all up inside a school? This whole day's just been one big mess. What the? That's right, I do remember something.
Huh?
Last thing I remember, I was fighting some kind of weird monsters. There was a bright light, and then I was here. Same here. I was all swing, 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 and the... Wait. Isn't swing a Wayne's World thing? And the monsters were all, oof, blard, bort, I'm dead.
Huh?
For real? You guys had to fight those things too?
From the sound of it, we all did. Then all that really happened? I thought I just drifted off into some immature fantasy. All of us had the same experience. Then let me just confirm something. Did you also speak to that adorable mascot creature? Adorable mascot? Does she mean that thing? I don't know if I'd describe him that way, but I talked to some kind of mascot, yeah. Then, are you saying the one who brought us all here? I can only imagine that charming yet devious little creature is the one behind it. That thing shut us up in here? I don't get it. Just what does he want us to do anyway? Oh, isn't it obvious? A group of students waking up in a weird school with no way out. A shadowy mastermind hiding behind a cute mascot character. It's a killing game. We're going to be forced to murder each other in increasingly elaborate and ingenious ways. Killing game? No way, I am not doing this. I refuse to murder anyone, no matter what this mastermind says. Dude, you're totally going to be the first victim. Saying stuff like that is going to trip all kinds of flags. Shut up, shut up, shut up. You're going to jinx it. That's when it happened. Huh? What is it now? It's time to get to know your new teammates. Introduce ourselves. What does it mean by teammates? I guess whoever's in charge wants us to get to know one another. This is so not the time for that. Someone help me break down this door. We gotta get out of here. Just try it. We've probably got bombs implanted in us that'll explode if we try to damage school property. Oh man, that sounds like something that might actually happen. At any rate, I don't need to hear your life stories to know how incompetent you all are.
Who are you calling incompetent? I ain't gonna let that slide. What, you think I won't hit you just because you're a girl? Well, you're right about that. I don't hit girls or kids or old people. It's an ironclad rule for me, with me.
You answered your own question without any prompting from me. You're even more insecure than I thought.
You wanna die, bitch? I don't hit girls or kids or old people, but I'll fucking kill you.
Everyone, please. Perhaps we should do as the blackboard says, at least until we know more about the situation. It can't hurt just to exchange names and some basic information, right? I agree. Trying to resist a kidnapper tends to end badly for the victims. Looks like we're doing introductions now, like this is the first day of school or something. I'll just talk to everyone one at a time and see how it goes.
When in a room, you can move on screen with the L stick and investigate people with the X button.
Investigating places with a exclamation mark will progress the story. A story guide will show on the right-hand side of the screen, so give it a look if you're feeling lost. You can also double-check which places you can investigate by pressing square. Make sure to proactively check out any places that seem interesting. Hey, where are the cameras with the machine guns? That's my question. False advertising. We can't save yet, surprisingly. There's a 99 here, which looks interesting. What does this number indicate? There's someone I should talk to first. Not a blackboard, but a monitor. This is pretty impressive. All right, let's start from left to right.
Sup? Name's Takamaru Yakushiji. I'ma warn you right now. If you see me getting mad, just keep your distance.
I have one question. Where are the eyebrows?
Once somebody sets me off, I punch first and ask questions later. Can't help myself.
Wow, talk about anger
So
issues.
hey, you fought those monsters, right? That mean you transformed too?
Transformed? Yeah, I guess you could call it that. It just kind of happened in the heat of the moment.
I know, right? How freaking cool was that?
Huh?
I felt like some kind of hero out of a kid's TV show. Getting to go wild with all that power, such a rush.
Honestly, I found that whole battle pretty traumatic. Going on a power trip was the last thing on my mind.
I gotta wonder how the rest of the TRC's doing, though. Those freaks really went to town on the place.
Yeah. They weren't shy about attacking people either.
Look at the Danganronpa hands.
For all we know, there could still be survivors trapped in wrecked buildings or under rubble and shit. Maybe there's little kids lost and scared without their parents. Or old folks who can't get around like they used to. We don't got time to dick around here. Someone needs to get those poor bastards to safety.
It's the gangster with a heart of gold cliche. How about that? He's actually a nice guy, I think.
Clock's ticking on the lost and injured while we just sit here with our fingers up our asses? We ought to be out there helping out and putting the town back together. This is really starting to piss me off. Ah! Here comes the rage!
Hey, what are you?
Back off, man! I warned you about this already. Get away from me! I ain't gonna rest easy until I hit someone, and I don't want it to be you!
Okay, I'm going.
In the end, I still can't tell if he's misunderstood or just a regular hoodlum. He's even got like the Yankee type like uniform pants. He's actually wearing a uniform under here too. It's one of those jackets, like the cheerleading jackets, if you know what I'm talking about. But then he has his bomber coat over it.
Is it all right for me to introduce myself too? Getting to know anything about a depressing loser like me will probably only make you feel bad, but if everyone's doing it...
It's fine. Go ahead.
Thank you for being so nice to me. Here it goes. My name is... what was it again? It's been so long since anybody bothered to call me by it. Even I'm struggling to remember. Oh, right. It's Shoma. Shoma Ginzaki.
I feel like the quote-unquote pathetic characters always end up dying in Danganronpa as well. I'm jumping the gun. Maybe no one dies in this game for all I know. Just what kind of life do you have to live to start forgetting your own name?
I'm sorry. My name's making you feel bad, isn't it?
Huh? Why would it do that?
It's too big of a disconnect. A lowly worm like me's got no business having a name this cool.
He thinks that name's cool?
My name's the only cool thing about me, though. The rest is just one big pile of shortcomings and insecurities.
Look at his backpack. It's big. It's like larger than his torso.
It's a stretch to even call me a person. I'm more like a parasite. Minus the ambition.
I think you're being a little harsh on yourself.
That was actually a pretty generous description. But don't worry. I've got no illusions about how worthless I am. I don't get good grades. I can't play sports to save my life, and I don't have any skills or interests that set me apart from the crowd either. My only friend is my pet dog. He's the only one who ever talks to me.
Technically, I don't think dogs really talk.
Oh, I'm sorry. You must be bored out of your mind talking to me. You haven't spat on me even once, and I repay you by wasting your precious time. Please, don't feel obliged to ruin your day by talking to me any more than you already have.
Oh, Tenkai, it took me a bit to remember who Beanie Boy was. Didn't Beanie Boy turn out to be a good guy, even?
I'll do my best to keep out of sight, so I don't bring down the mood for everyone else.
And I don't know, to be honest, if Uchikoshi is the main writer or not. I remember looking into this more, but I don't really recall who does what. No, Beanie Boy was a good guy. He's the guy from Your Turn to Die, right? And like he ends up sacrificing himself. Unless you choose to kill the other girl because you want answers like we did that one time. But if you let him sacrifice himself, then he resurrects the Joe AI, remember? I've never met anyone with such low self-esteem before. This guy makes houseplants look assertive.
Kidnapping us and locking us in a school? Why would anyone do this?
I wish I knew. This whole thing's a mystery.
It's a pretty terrifying situation. I can already feel my body reacting to the fear. Does anyone have a clean pair of underwear I can borrow? Asking for a friend.
Do you need to take a bathroom break?
Are they in the same school, maybe?
No. So long as you're here with me, I can endure any amount of bodily discomfort, sister dearest.
Don't say weird stuff like that in front of people, brother dearest.
Huh? Are you two siblings?
Oh, right. We haven't properly introduced ourselves yet. My name is Ima Tsukumo. But enough about me. Let's talk about this delightful young lady by my side.
Bro-con, sis-con.
This is my charming, adorable, talented, intelligent, unparalleled twin sister, Kako.
Kako. Kako?
It's nice to meet you.
Oh, you're twins. I guess you do look kind of alike.
Oh no, not at all. Next to my sister's transcendent beauty, I'm nothing but a puddle of pig barf. She's so lovely. Unidentified species of bugs and animals flock to her whenever she goes outside.
I wouldn't mind so much if they were regular species I'd seen before.
Don't go thinking she's just another character who fits into the little sister archetype either. My sister eclipses every other sister who's ever existed. Even all of them put together couldn't hope to match her.
When stuff like this is going on, Tiff, it makes me think that if Uchikoshi maybe came up with the scenario and Kodaka came up with all the flavor text and character designs. As much as I imagine Uchikoshi making fun of the Danganronpa trope of you know making fun of the whole thing of surely there's only one reason we were brought here, for a killing game. I have a feeling all the characters and a lot of the flavored text is Kodaka at this point.
It's a crime that the word sister could possibly be used to describe anyone else. It should belong to her, and her alone.
You're going too far again, brother dearest.
You and your sister sure are close, huh?
Close doesn't even begin to cover it. She's my guiding light, the one who gives my life purpose. Beat me, stab me, stick lit matches under my fingernails. If it's for her, I'll bear any indignity with a smile.
Jesus.
You're really going too far now. This is so embarrassing.
Oh, even seeing you get all bashful and flustered is like sweet, sweet nectar to me.
Oh my god, it's the gross.
Every single day, I thank my lucky stars that I was born your brother, sister dearest.
Seriously, knock it off.
I don't get their dynamic at all. It must be a twin thing.
Hello there. My name is Eito Aotsuki. Currently a high school senior. I'm guessing you're the same?
Yeah, that's right.
I thought so. All of us appear to be the same age, give or take a year or two. Is that just a coincidence?
I don't know. It could be, I guess.
Oh, I'm sorry. This hasn't been much of an introduction so far, has it? Let's get back on track. Do you have any hobbies? What's your zodiac sign? How about your favorite food? Or your favorite movie? Are you seeing anyone right now? What do your parents do for a living?
Whoa, 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 slow down. You need to give me time to answer before you ask a new question.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry. I'm not very good with social situations. I tend to get nervous and overcompensate.
Really? You seem to be doing okay to me.
I've spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I don't have a lot of experience when it comes to making friends. If I do or say anything strange, please let me know. I'm trying to do better so I don't make people uncomfortable.
Okay, sure. I'll do that.
This guy seems pretty easygoing. I never have pegged him for the socially awkward type, but I guess being isolated from others will do that to you. Why was he in the hospital, though? I don't see any scars or injuries. Does that mean he's okay now?
I can't remember the last time I was around this many people. It really puts things into perspective.
Are you going to be all right? Let me know if there's anything I can do, okay?
I will. Thank you.
I'm curious if there's like additional dialogue. Okay, no. They're one person. They're one person.
I am Hiriko Shizahara. Ugh.
Is that it? She seems scary, but she's a lot calmer than the others. I should try to get some more information out of her.
I was wondering...
Weren't you listening? My name is Hiriko Shizahara.
Right. I heard your name just fine, but I thought maybe you could tell me something else.
Like what?
Notice our pro tag doesn't, volunteer any information.
How about those monsters that attacked the town? Do you have any idea what they might be? And could there be more of them out there?
Who knows?
Don't you have anything else to say?
Blindly speculating without anything to back it up is just a waste of time. Surely that's obvious.
Well, yeah, but...
I have no intention of wasting my time on you. We're done here.
She completely shut me down. I guess that's all I'm getting out of her for now.
Seriously, what the heck is going on? I'm freaking out here!
Hey, what's up, Gislek?
Are you okay?
What kind of question is that? Do I look okay? Who would be okay in a situation like this? Nothing about this is okay! What rotten luck! Why does bad stuff always happen to me? What did I do to deserve this?
I'm telling you, look, that's a Jotaro hat right there.
Hey, try to calm down. I get that you're scared, but we all feel that way.
Also, is he supposed to be poor? Because look, he has like patches on his sleeves and even on his coat on our left side.
Who cares about you guys? We've never even met before. I'm sure as heck not gonna waste time worrying about you.
So much for first impressions.
Okay, fine. Sorry I asked. Have fun figuring this out on your own.
Huh? Hey, where are you going? You can't just walk away and abandon me.
You're the one who said.
Come on, man, I got scared and lashed out. When you're gonna cut me off over something like that? That's cold. It's because I'm poor, isn't it? That's discrimination. I hope you get canceled and end up alone and friendless.
It's just one thing after another with this guy.
I must have the rottenest luck in the world. It's like everything's out to get me. But this is some next level BS. Is this karma? Was I a serial killer in the past life or something?
Look, let's just take this one step at a time, all right? How about you tell me your name?
It's Gaku. Gaku Maruko. If I had to get plucked out of my normal life, why couldn't I end up in some kind of harem setup? Girls have to like me if there's no other option, right? Having other guys here ruins it. Why can't you all just crawl off and die somewhere? Just let me have this.
Jesus, this guy sucks. Trying to get alone with someone this self-centered is exhausting. Excuse me. I think I'll just leave him be for now.
Hi. My name's Sebasticolana. Nice to meet you.
Is she a workout person?
Do you have any idea what's going on here?
Not really. I'm just as clueless as everyone else.
Like, what is that thing she's wearing around her neck?
Whatever we're doing here, I hope we get to leave soon. I'm still worried about all the people we left behind.
Or is she like a mechanic or something? I honestly can't tell. But there's the thing on her arm too, which I don't know. Now that she's mentioned it, so am I. I hope everyone's okay. Did Karuha get home safe in the end? What about my mom and dad? I think the mom's safe. She has the protagonist. I don't remember what it's called, but it's the thing that sticks out from your head. Like, having that is very important. I defeated all the monsters I could, so they should be fine, right?
I wonder if the workshop's still standing after all that.
Okay, mechanic. Engineer person.
Workshop.
Oh, it's just a little garage I run with my grandpa. We mostly just tune up cars, but we do other stuff too. I've always liked tinkering with machines, so I've been watching my grandpa work ever since I was little.
And now you're a mechanic in your own right. That's cool.
Nah, it's nothing. Really, I may be good with machines, but I'm pretty hopeless when it comes to other stuff. I'll catch a ride with anyone if they've got a cool car. That gets me in trouble sometimes.
Yeah, I think you might need a refresher on stranger danger. But you fought those monsters just like the rest of us. That takes real courage.
That was a do or die kind of deal, though. I don't want to do anything like that ever again. Just thinking about it makes me want to.
Wait, is her gimmick she's gonna vomit?
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll be okay. I just need a minute to calm down.
It's the same sound effect. I'm really starting to worry about this girl. And look, it's like the serial killer one. You know, playing this, so obviously, like, you know, this is a much smaller cast. But even playing this much just sort of reminds me how much I would like another Danganronpa.
Hi! I'm Darumi Amamiya! Nice to meet ya!
Is she gonna...
So hey, level with me. Who are you gonna target?
It's the Danganronpa joke character.
Target?
You'll never win the killing game if you don't know who you're gonna kill ahead of time. Unless... Is it me? I seem kinda dumb, right? And way too trusting. It'd be easy to trick me into meeting you alone somewhere and then BAM!
Hey, you don't really think that's why we're here, do you?
Of course I do. Anything less would be a huge disappointment.
It's so fucking meta.
I've always loved killing game stories. Getting chosen to take part in one is a dream come true.
But that stuff only happens in games and anime, right? You wouldn't actually want us all killing each other.
Nah, dude. The fact that it's real is the best part. It's life or death, no takebacks. I mean, I don't really care if I end up dying. Either way, I get to escape my train wreck of a life, so it's all good.
Huh?
Come on, don't tell me you're some kind of normie. Living the same boring life day after day is such a downer. You get that right? Right? If it's between a short life full of excitement or the slow grind of mediocre mundanity, I know which one I choose. I can't wait for the killing to start!
This girl's got a unique way of looking at the world, to put it lightly. I don't think I've ever seen I don't think I'll ever see eye to eye with her. All right, looks like I've spoken to everyone.
So what now?
I really have to get home soon. I usually walk my dog this time of day, and he gets antsy when I'm not there. It's not going to be that simple. If you don't have anything useful to contribute, keep your mouth shut. You're right. An insignificant bug like me should know my place. I'll just sit in a corner and stay quiet from here on out. What's going to happen to us? I have a feeling we'll be receiving more instructions soon enough. Someone is probably out there somewhere watching our every move. Everybody stand ready to greet your commanding officer. There's the bell again. The text on the blackboard changed too. Greet your commanding officer.
Hey!
Sorry to keep you waiting, recruits, but I'm glad to see you're all getting along. That voice. 3D.
It's the robo-bastard from before!
Yeah, wee! Now we're talking! Can't have a killing game without the obligatory
horrible bastard. Obligatory. I have to have you court-martialed for defamation of character. I have feelings too, you know. It may have been a cliche entrance, but I gave it real socks. Oh. Anyway, like it or not, from this day forward, I'm going to be your commanding officer. You can call me Siri. Got it? Siri. Or just Siri.
Commanding officer, you?
With that out of the way, it is my pleasure to welcome you all to Last Defense Academy.
Last Defense Academy? Such a wonderful name, isn't it? Drilling into your skulls. This place is your new home away from home, after all. What exactly does that mean? You'll be taking lessons from the School of Hard Knocks. Just kidding, it's going to be much worse than that. Hold on a minute, do you seriously expect us to live here from now on? That's what I said, isn't it? I did say that, didn't I? Let me just check the transcript real quick. Talk among yourselves in the meantime.
Enough of this bullshit. You can't just lock us up and expect us to do whatever you say.
Now, don't get so riled up. Also, there's one thing I need to make absolutely clear. This is not a request, it's an order. An order?
Order my ass. You think you got any right to tell me what to do? After I beat the crap out of you, I'm busting down that door and getting the hell out of here.
Takimaru let out a scream of rage and charged forward like a wild beast bearing down on its prey. But before he could make contact... Don't you dare lay hands on a superior officer, soldier, or do you want me to detonate the bomb I had implanted in you?
What?
Those words instantly stopped him in his tracks. A bomb? You actually put bombs in us? You gotta be shitting me. It's true. I took the liberty of installing them when you arrived here. You were all out cold at the time, of course. Are you serious? Why would you do that to us? It's to threaten us into joining the killing game, right? Yahoo! If these explosives are inside us, does that mean you performed some kind of surgery? You touched my dear sister's naked, vulnerable body without her consent? What a novel way to commit suicide. No jury in the world would convict me for killing you now. But brother dearest, please. If you try to hurt him, you'll get blown up.
Oh.
Give it up already, even if you destroyed me. What then? You might be able to make it out of the school. However, returning to your regular lives in the Tokyo residential complex is no longer possible. Not possible. So it's not just a matter of you not letting us go back, but that we physically can't. You're a sharp one, Outski. But allow me to spell it out for some of the slower students. This school lies outside of the Tokyo residential complex you all know. Oh, one sec. Outside the complex? That's not funny. I mean, come on, man. Is that even possible? You're confused. I don't blame you. None of you have ever been outside the complex before. Not only that, but you barely receive any information about the outside world in there. You've been placed in uncharted territory, both physically and conceptually. Anyone would need time to properly process things. Maybe a little demonstration will help you come to terms with it. Sire turned to face the window, and his eyes flashed red for a moment. There, I've opened the window shutters. Take a look for yourself. Wow, they're operated remotely? We all crowded around the window, hoping to see something that might help us make sense of all this. Instead, what we saw only divorced us from reality even further.
There's no ceiling.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. No, it went further than that. I couldn't even believe what I thought I was seeing.
Could that be the sky?
Above us, instead of the doomed ceiling I'd spent my life looking at, was an unbroken view that reached higher and higher as far as the eye could see. For the first time ever, I was getting a look at the world outside the complex.
That's the sky?
No way. Somebody tell me I'm dreaming.
Never mind that. Look over there.
Huh?
As crazy as it was to see the sky, that's not what had us all staring in disbelief. Rather, it was what was going on beneath it. Jeez. Just a short distance away was a towering wall of flame.
The world is burning.
Dude, that's fire. It's all fire. Why is it that weird color?
I'm scared.
Don't worry. Your brother, dearest, will protect you.
The world outside the window was aggressively alien. A single expanse of endless sky, an impenetrable barrier of otherworldly fire. Nothing in our everyday lives could have prepared us for this. It was like we'd been transported to another dimension, or maybe even hell itself. Is this the afterlife? Did we die already and this is where we're going to receive our eternal punishment? Nah, it's gonna be an isekai deal. It'll be like that time I got reincarnated as the world's last hope, but the Overlord forced me to kill all my friends.
It may as well be a different world considering what you know of it. This is what lies outside your home in the Tokyo residential complex.
This is the outside world? This can't be happening. Can it? That sky and the fire? There's no way this is real.
Oh, it's real, all right. This is no game, no VR simulation. The sky, the undying flames. It's all real.
Undying flames?
It's not just a fancy name.
Those flames, which encircle this entire school, by the way, just keep on burning. They never go out.
Never?
That's what I said. They don't need fuel, and they can't be extinguished. They'll keep burning on for all eternity. Hence, the undying flames.
But that's impossible. They've got to go out eventually, right? Right?
You're only saying that because you're still following the logic of the world you know.
Huh?
There are more things in heaven and earth, Maruko, than are dreamed of in your Tokyo residential complex. Now that you're on the outside, you're going to encounter a heck of a lot more impossible things. Because as it turns out, this is how the world really works.
I didn't really get all that philosophical junk, but there's no getting through the burning ring of fire, right? Then that's our cage. That's the thing that makes sure there's no escape for any of us. No escape. Those words sent a chill down my spine. Hearing them spoken out loud made it feel that much more real. I still don't understand. Why did you do this? Why did you bring us here? To kill each other, obviously. What are the rules? Do we hold a trial after every murder, or is it more a battle royale kind of deal?
Kill each other? Oh, no. That would be simply barbaric. Where do you get these ideas?
That's not it?
Of course not. I have much bigger plans for you than some disorganized murder spree. No, what I have in mind is a calculated one-sided massacre.
A massacre?
Since we're on the subject, let's move on to the main event.
You were all transferred to this academy for a very special reason. Your objective is the complete and utter extermination of any and all enemy troops who dares to threaten our beloved school's peace. During your time here, you happy few, you band of brothers, will be molded into the perfect Special Defense Unit.
Special Defense Unit? Wait, what enemy troops? It's not a killing game?
Forget all that happy few crap. You still ain't answered the most important question yet. Why us?
There's got to be some mistake here. No one in their right mind would trust a talentless wimp like me with such an important job.
Hey, try to show a little enthusiasm. Being chosen for this squad is a great honor, you know?
Who's responsible for this? There must be a mastermind controlling everything from behind the scenes. Someone who chose to single us out for whatever reason. So who's pulling your strings? Who set all this up?
Goodness me, you're so suspicious of everything. If you must know, the one who chooses you for this mission was...
What's that noise? An alarm.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Yeah. Whoops, we'll have to come back to this later. Sounds like we have company. The hell's gonna happen this time? This attack came sooner than I expected. They really must be desperate. They who? Who else? Sirei turned to face the blackboard and his eyes flashed red once more. The remote operation again. Those monsters look the same as the ones that attacked the complex. No kidding. And they're swarming in like cockroaches. Don't just stand around. They're coming this way. We gotta get out of here. The correct response here is fight, not flight. What do you think I brought you here for? I don't care. I didn't sign up for this. Maybe, but if you don't take action, those monsters will get inside the school pretty darn quick. And then they'll slaughter every last one of you without the slightest hesitation. They want to kill us. Don't like it? Then fight. You already have all the power you need. You mean that hemo whatever that you gave us before? That's right. With a little hemo anima on your side, defeating grunts like these will be easy as pie. Now battle stations, everyone. Get ready to defend your beloved school from the enemy menace. No way. Absolutely not. Aside from that one time, none of us have any experience with stuff like that. You can't expect us to.
Oh.
You want us to fight? So be it. Just like that? Fight or die. Those are our only options. I, for one, have no intention of dying today. Yeah, count me in. You too? Honestly, I'm still kind of bummed we'll miss out on the tension of never knowing who's going to turn on us next. But an us versus them killing game could be fun too. Maybe we'll get this skin-tight bodysuits and crazy compressed energy weapons. I'll probably be as much use as a lantern in the daytime.
I don't like this, but I'll be damned if I let those freaks take me out. All right, I'm in. I ain't about to sit on the sidelines and let women and children fight for me. The strong gotta protect the weak. Everybody stand back. It's time for Takemaru Yakushiji to bring the pain. Spare us your outdated notions of chivalry. I'm far stronger than you anyway. You want to take this outside, bitch? You guys are crazy. We're not talking about some random street punks here. They're full-on monsters. You shouldn't even be thinking about fighting them. We have to find a way out of here before it's too late. Oops. But why, though? So long as those undying flames are around, none of us are going anywhere. And even if we were to escape somehow, what's your plan for getting back to the complex? Is it starting to sink in? You really have no choice but to fight. That's your purpose for being here, not to reason why. Now get out there and do or die. Fight or die. One thing's for sure, I don't want to die. Dying alone and confused in a place like this would be beyond tragic. In that case, there's only one thing I can do. Sorry, but can you count me out? Huh? You've got no way of knowing whether what you say is true. You've certainly done nothing to earn our trust. By your own admission, you're the one who abducted us and brought us here against our will. And now you want us to fall in line and follow orders? I don't think so, sir. Hey, he's right. For all we know, he could be the one who sent those things after us in the first place. Either way, I'm gonna pass too. There's no way I'm getting involved in another battle with those things. It won't make any difference whether I join you or not. Actually, I'd probably just get in your way. What should we do, brother dearest? Oh, we're definitely staying out of it. I'd never allow you to be put in such a dangerous situation, sister dearest. Sounds like we got a bunch of lily-livered pacifists here. I always said peacetime would turn the next generation soft. But that's why I made sure to recruit a diverse bunch. It takes all sorts to win a war, as they say. There's no time for further discussion, so we'll make do with those who are willing to fight. Just the three of us. From the look of it, this is just a scouting party. Not much to them. You three should be plenty to handle it. All the better if I don't have to worry about anyone else dragging me down.
An incompetent ally can be just as much trouble as an enemy.
We'll see who's incompetent once we get out there. No time to waste. You three, follow me to the war room.
Sirei trotted toward the door, his eyes flashing a now familiar shade of red.
No.
The sound of the lock disengaging came a second or two after. The feature is so cool. Why is she so obsessed with the remote control? Before we go, let me give the rest of you a little piece of advice. I said before that you would all be killed if this school fell to the enemy. But the truth is, there's much more than that at stake here. Your friends, family, everything you hold dear from your lives in the Tokyo residential complex. If we lose this war, all of that will be forfeit. What? You see what I meant when I said you have no choice but to fight.
Hey.
Mull it over. If any of you change your mind, the war room is right down the hall. With those parting words, Sirei left, followed by Hiruko, Takemaru, and Darumi. Everything we hold dear. But how could that have anything to do with this? I'm assuming the school's on top of the complex. Sirei, did he do something to Karua? Could he have taken our friends and families hostage? Don't let him rattle you. That's exactly what he wants. Huh? Odds are, it's all just lies and empty threats. Your imagination jumps to the worst case scenario, and he uses that fear to control you. Yeah, that's gotta be it. I mean, there's no way any of that is for real, right? They wouldn't really kill us, would they? This is real life. Stuff like that just doesn't happen. Lies, empty threats? I'm not so sure about that. Sirei is shady for sure. I'm not about to believe everything he says without questioning it. But what if he's not lying? Is that a risk I'm willing to take? What if I really do die? I've seen firsthand the carnage those monsters are capable of. Shouldn't I try to fight back or at least offer some kind of resistance? Can I really afford to stand idly by and do nothing? Not now. Not now. Not now. Why would anyone expect me to get involved in a war? I've met nematodes that are better fighters than me. But you must have fought back in the complex, right? No? Not even then. What? I thought we all fought those monsters at least once. When the monsters attacked, they busted up my house real bad, so I grabbed my dog and got out of there as fast as I could. Sirei showed up at some point and kept telling me to fight, but I couldn't have done that even if I wanted to. It's that bad, huh? In the end, he had to stab me with that weird dagger himself, and then I passed out. Next thing I knew, I was here. I guess not all of us went through the exact same thing. I wonder if there's a reason for that. There's really nothing special about me. I'm just a regular weakling. When there's trouble, I run away. That's all I know how to do. My whole life's been one string of problems to run from and confrontations to avoid. Doesn't sound like this guy's going to join the fight anytime soon. What about you, mechanic person? Say, what do you think all that everything you hold dear will be forfeit stuff was all about? He was just making that up to scare us, right? I wish I knew. Then what do we do? I don't want to have to fight those things again. Just thinking about it makes me queasy. Are you okay? I'll be fine. Just give me a minute. I'm really starting to worry about this girl. Wait, totally a villain? Who are we talking about? Are we talking about... He looks like a turtle, by the way, because his backpack's so large. Are we talking about Kinzaki? All right, Jojo. Hey, are we sure there's no way out of here? Even if we leave the school, we never get past the wall of flames. Plus, we don't even know where we are or how to get back to the complex from here. That doesn't mean we should give up. There's got to be something that can help us. Although, now that you mention it, I have no idea where to start. It's not like we're going to find a big red button with escape written on it. Oh, what rotten luck. This is so messed up. I mean, you could try to fight your way out. I'm no fighter. I'm just a regular dude. You have to have a screw loose to want to fight those things. What did I do to deserve a life like this? I wish I could have been born rich or won the lottery or something. Being kidnapped was bad enough, but being told to fight monsters we know next to nothing about? That's where I draw the line. There's more going on here than meets the eye. What do you mean? I can't say for sure, but I do know it's not a good idea to act without sufficient information. Maybe we can learn who's really behind this and what they want. It'll be a different story. Maybe, but that doesn't change the fact that the three of us have decided to fight. They'll be risking their lives to protect us while we do nothing. Doesn't that seem kind of unfair? I get where you're coming from, and I'm worried about them too, naturally. But they made the choice to fight of their own free will. I don't think we can stop them. Just like how we can't change the minds of those of us who've decided to abstain. I want to get out of here just as much as the rest of you. I can feel my condition getting worse already. Everything you hold dear will be forfeit. What could it mean? No need to worry, sister dearest. It's got nothing to do with us. Didn't hearing that bother you at all? Not in the slightest. The only thing I hold dear is my darling sister. So long as she remains safe, those monsters can reduce the whole TRC to rubble for all I care. But what if she's not safe? What if those things get in and kill us all? Well then, we'd have a problem. Whatever happens, my dear sister's safety has to come first. So I'll just have to hope those three maniacs do their best out there. You're just going to leave everything to them? You're not going to get involved yourself? Absolutely not. If anything happened to me, who'd take care of my dear sister? I have to take care of my own safety too, so I can be by her side night and day for the rest of our lives. I still don't get these twins' deal, but it's clear they only care about themselves. I've talked to everyone now, right? Oh wait, no, I need to talk to Ema now. Are they Sims? Nope, same person. Okay. Whatever happened to saving, huh? It's no good. I can't do this. If I try to fight those monsters, I might die. Doing what Sire wants probably isn't smart either. Even so, I can't just do nothing while the others are putting themselves in danger. Now I knew what I had to do. As I headed for the door, someone called out to me. Talk to me. Where are you going? No way. You're not going to go join those three psychos, are you? Aren't you scared? Those monsters could tear you apart. Hey! I know that. And of course I'm scared. I'm terrified. Who wouldn't be? But I made somebody a promise. I said I'd protect her no matter what happened.
Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Katawa. No matter what.
Promise?
The idea that she could be in danger right now scares me more than anything. This person, is she somebody you hold dear, as Sire put it? Yeah, I guess she is. That's why I'm going to fight. Not because Sire told us to, but so I can keep my promise. Oh my. You're quite the dashing hero, Mr. Sumino. You did sound pretty cool. Don't give me too much credit. I'm not about to run out all guns blazing. I won't be the only one fighting, so if things look bad, I can always hang back and let the others take up some of the slack. With enough lucky breaks, I can fudge my way to victory in no problem. That's a real positive attitude you got there. Yeah, people tell me I'm too positive for my own good sometimes. All right, if that's your decision, I won't stop you. Just don't die out there, okay? I'll try. I opened up the classroom door and ran out into the hallway. Do I get to run around now? Is this running mechanic time? It does look kind of like a school, I guess. Still not quite what I was expecting, though. But that can wait. The others are going to the war room, right? I'd better go catch up with them. Oh, thank God. Menu, save, load options. Save in the middle. When you save in the middle of an event, you'll be placed at the start of the event when you load the save data. Report card. What? What did these things matter? Of course they're Gemini. Likes cooking. Dislikes poverty, working for free. Seems, yeah. Radial engines. Static electricity. Cleaning, loud noises, ugly things. Ugly things. Likes gore, misery, porn, adult games. Dislikes life sims. What the? Likes small, cute animals. Dislikes spicy food and indecisive people. Wait, she's also a Gemini. Is that a hint? Likes radio exercises. Dislikes subtleties. A metropolis composed of innumerable clusters of residential buildings. Its streets and buildings are strictly maintained, and it contains all the public facilities and amenities needed for its residents to live in peace and comfort. The lights in the giant ceiling above the complex simulate day and night, and shelters are built into the ground to protect citizens from danger. Those peaceful days come to an end when the strange monsters attacked. Takumi's classmate and childhood friend. She has a gentle demeanor, but is also surprisingly resilient. She lost her father at a young age, and her mother spends most of her time doing research. In spite of all this, Karuo works hard to be the best person she can be. Takumi was separated from her when the strange creatures attacked the complex. Gallery. Wait, where the heck? Oh, so we're right here. Going up would take us to the war room. What about down? Hello? Is this thing on? Testing. 1, 2, 3. This is a message from Siren. Just a reminder that the war room is on the 3rd floor. Anyone who doesn't want to be branded a coward can join us here anytime. The 3rd floor, huh? The stained glass windows or whatever, well, they're not stained glass. Those screens are interesting, I guess, is what I'd say. Like, it's traditional Japanese style in terms of, like, the person, but he's wearing, like, is that, like, a polo outfit or whatever? I don't know. Obviously on a horse. Bathrooms. Ooh, you coming too, Takumi?
This mean you made up your mind to fight?
Yes, I figured you guys could use all the help you can get. That's assuming you'll be any help at all.
That's the old last Defense Academy fighting spirit. I knew you'd come around, Sumino.
I didn't exactly have a lot of choice the way you threatened us.
You wound me up with your cruel words, soldier. That was just some friendly advice. If there was a chance your inaction would have dire consequences for your loved ones, you'd want to know about it, wouldn't you?
Hey! What does that even mean?
I'll explain later. Right now, protecting the school takes priority. Now then.
Yeah.
Take up your infusers. You remember how these work, right? Just shove them into your chest and they'll pump you full of that sweet, sweet hemo anima. With that much power on your side, securing victory should be a cinch. Once you're fully juiced up, use these launch pads to get down to the battlefield. Then we just have to eliminate all enemy units, yes? Let's get started. About time. Let's do this.
This is so hype. I can do this. I'll find a way to make it work somehow. I've beaten these things once. I can do it again. I just have to do it like I did back home.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Taki. I guarantee it.
Karuo believed in me. Now it's time to prove her right.
Everybody ready for battle? It's your first time since the entrance exam, so feel free to go crazy out there. Try out every last reserve of strength and bathe in the blood of your enemies.
This is absolutely pre-rendered. Like, you can see the artifacts. Oh, she doesn't have her makeup that way. Wait, do we look cooler now?
Attention! All troops stand ready. Let the battle commence. This is it, soldiers. Hope you're all ready. The enemy is going to advance steadily toward the school. The building has a barrier around it, but it can't stand up to attacks for very long. If its integrity level falls to 0, the enemy will waltz right in, and then it's game over for all of us. Keep an eye on how the barrier's holding up, and eliminate all threats to the school. Exercise your powers of observation, strategy, and merciless cruelty to their utmost. This is an honest-to-goodness battlefield, so keep your wits about you, unless you want to end up with a hole in your head.
In a defensive battle, you will lose if the barrier generator is destroyed. Protect it until the very end. Why would you put the barrier generator outside of the barrier? Damn it! Protect it until the very end and destroy all of the enemies. One ally dies in battle or barrier generator is destroyed. Okay, alright. Oh, we have a cape now. Did we have one before? Maybe we did. I don't remember. Well, these guys can move far, too.
Let's give it to him!
Each member of the Special Defense Unit has a unique ability known as a Specialist skill. Learn each character's skill and use them to your advantage in battle. Takimaru is a great defender with superior mobility and defense. He automatically gains armor plus 1 for each space moved from his Specialist skill, Special Rampage. What is the Crazy Girl's weapon? We'll take a look here. So he has a bat and a motorcycle, which makes sense. Main character has a katana and, yeah. Allows use of retry and wave reset. Wait, so he can control time, basically. Is that what this is? Or is that whatever? Oh, she has, it looks like she has a bunch of kitchen and cooking knives. Like a cleaver, kitchen knife. It's like the flat, it's not a santoku, but like it's like the flatter version of that. And they're just like floating there. So I guess she slings them, throws them. The user's skills change when fatigued. What? And then giant axe adds attack for 1. Adds plus 1 attack for every enemy defeated per turn. Does that mean that only her turn?
Well then, to business.
Kiruko is an attacker that specializes in hard-hitting attacks. She automatically gains attack plus 1, max plus 3 for each enemy she kills during one turn from her specialist skill, Special Discipline. Okay.
Let's do it to it!
Darumi is a mid-range support specialist that can provide support attacks and gain a lot of voltage. Darumi's specialist skill, Special Sick Day, will make her feel low when she gets fatigued. This will then change all of her skills to their low counterparts. What the fuck is low? Homicide. so that does that. Seems particularly good in that particular case.
Time to move.
That only has 4 HP, so she can wipe him out there.
Say when.
Talk to Me is an easy-to-use character with a great balance of range and attack strength. You can redo battles by selecting a specialist skill, special redo from the menu accessible by pressing the menu button. The hamburger button is what I've heard people refer to that as, and boy, does that bug me for some weird way.
Rev it up!
Out of my way, it hits all adjacent enemies. Okay, so this feels very specific as to what they want you to do. They want you to go in and do this. Bam. He's going to have extra defense now. Armor provides temporary defense like an absorbed damage that would otherwise diminish your HP. It is only effective during the turn it was used. So he's going to get hit, but this person's only going to deal 4 damage, so he won't take any damage there unless one of these guys also move over there. Who knows?
Here we go!
She's going to attack these.
Now then, to business.
Oh, attack is 1, I see.
I've got this.
I'm not going to use this right now. I'm just curious here.
All right, let's get started.
So she could only take... hold on. I should double check on something real quick. So she's only going to take 3 damage tops. He won't even take damage unless... We don't know what the turn order is, but I'm assuming this moves first. Highest potential is 5 damage. That gets blocked. Okay.
Say when.
Time for battle. How's this? Broken so soon. This doesn't feel half bad. I could get used to this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dang, girl! How'd you get to be so strong?
Strong don't even begin to cover it. Where'd you get all that power?
I told you I was stronger than you. I suggest you pay better attention in the future.
Is there a reason you're so much stronger than the rest of us, though?
What gives you the right to question me? At any rate, it's none of your concern. If you have time to prattle pointlessly, I suggest you use it more constructively and take out some of the weaker enemies.
Yeah. You're awesome, we get it. I'm just glad you're on our side. Now let's get back in there. I'm itching to bust some heads.
Oh, wait. Whoa.
I've got this.
Why do I still have 1 AP? Did killing that enemy give me back an AP? Yeah, okay, that's it. That's it. Boom, 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 boom. Boom,
Let's
boom,
do
boom,
this.
boom. So this is fine because they won't have range there, won't have range here. So worst case scenario, he gets completely surrounded. That's only 8 damage.
Ready when you are.
Easy.
Take this!
This reminds me of what is that one game called now? What's it called? It's the tactics game where the mages are the bad guys. Remember, it's the mages that ruin the world, and so the last spell, that's what it is. Very lightly, like it's not, obviously a huge comparison. So he can one-shot those guys.
Full throttle!
Ready whenever.
Wait, what if I want to... can I turn? Oh, there we go. There we go.
Take this! My turn. Die!
Gives us another AP.
Satisfying. Ready whenever. My turn.
Let's go.
Let's do it to it!
Let's do this. That's it.
He takes 4 damage. That's fine.
All right, let's get started.
Good to go. Take this! Let's go. Did we win?
That was only wave 1.
Ha! Was that it? I was expecting more of a challenge. I feel dumb forever being scared of these guys.
You were actually scared of them. For all your bluff and bluster, you're just as much of a coward as the others.
Hey, I ain't no coward. I'll take you on anytime.
Nice work, troops. No one would think this was your first real battle.
But it wasn't. We fought him once already, back in the TRC.
Oh, right. Of course you did.
What even are those monsters anyhow? Ain't it about time you spilled the beans?
Why would he say it like that? Oh, right. Of course you did.
Oh, they are a violent and pernicious race. The enemy of all mankind.
Well, that's ominous. Can you be a little more specific?
Are they like demons from another dimension? Time-traveling aliens? Experimental bioweapons gone wrong? Oh, how about all of the above? They were created as living weapons but escaped to another dimension where a PMC controlled by demonic entities sent them into the past to destroy the future.
That theory's way too busy.
To tell you the truth, we haven't been able to determine their true nature just yet. All we know is that they're determined to get inside this school. As such, I've decided to designate them school invaders for the time being.
It would have been dumber if they had chosen school trespassers.
Invaders, huh?
Lucky for us, the undying flames stop them from getting too close. Most of the time, that is.
School trespassers.
But every now and then, some extra strong ones break through somehow. Your special defense unit exists to deal with such attacks, as and when they occur.
But why are they attacking the school to begin with?
They're after a certain special something hidden deep within the school. But if that falls into the hands of the invaders, humanity is as good as extinct.
Extinct? Like our entire species?
So we're legit fighting to save humanity here? Dude, that is freaking sweet!
But the scale here doesn't make sense. I'm having trouble seeing how this school and the future of humanity can possibly be connected.
I don't get it either. And then again, I'm a straight-up student, so there's a lot of stuff I don't get.
Everyone stop talking!
What's the matter?
My radar display is lighting up like a fireworks show. We're not out of the woods yet. We've got another enemy approaching fast. And it's a big one.
Oh, that's certainly more menacing.
The hell, man? You want us to fight that thing?
Size isn't everything. I don't believe it'll give me any trouble.
Yeah, baby!
Hurry! We have to save her!
No way. No freaking way.
Corpse recovery unit, deploy.
It's a drone coffin.
There, we got her body back safe and sound. You can all relax now.
How can we relax? One of our friends just died.
Just focus on the battle.
Oh, so she's fine.
That's the Invaders Commander. It's gonna be on a whole different level to anything you've fought so far.
He's right. We can't afford to get distracted from the task at hand. Now, more than ever, it's fight or die.
But...
Don't let it get to you, man.
Huh?
You let the situation get to you, you lose your cool. You lose your cool, you lose the fight. Trust me on this. We've come this far, we gotta keep going to the end. There'll be time for mourning and crap later.
God damn!
Those troops you fought before were just the opening act. This commander's a real monster.
Wait, what is the blood type that they bring up all the time in Evangelion? Its blood type is so-and-so. Confirmed an angel.
Conventional weapons don't have any effect on it. That's where you saviors of humanity and your hemo-anima come in. You starting to see why the Special Defense Unit is so important?
Why is hemo-anima the only thing that works? What exactly is this stuff anyway?
It's the only thing standing between humanity and annihilation at the hands of the invaders. That's really all you need to know. Oh, by the way, those drones from earlier are getting tuned up, so try your best to avoid any further casualties.
Easy for you to say. We're the ones risking our lives out here.
New enemy approaching. Emergency.
Oh, there are more of them. Anyone ally dies in battle, barrier generator is destroyed. When voltage reaches 100% or more, you will be able to use Boost Hemo-Anima in addition to special attacks. Boost Hemo-Anima powers up allies in various ways and will remain in effect for the entirety of the battle. Wow, attack is only 2. Oh, I have to do this then. Well, I don't know who to use it on. I'm assuming that we want to use it on, Why am I saving multiple times? I assume we're going to use it on Hiroko, though. Wait, actually, is there a way I can... No, I don't know what she has is the problem here. Because I know he has a huge AoE, which is great.
Ready whenever.
I've got this.
If I boost That raises his attack to 3 for his regular
Let's
hits.
freaking go!
1. It'd be good. These are all 1 HP. This is 40 HP.
Now then, to bit. I can hardly contain myself. Time to move.
Ready when you are. Say when.
All in ass!
Good to go.
Time for battle.
How do I want to do this?
Let's freaking go!
Now then, to business.
Tiff said, it sounds like the delinquent says all ass when you click on him occasionally. Like when he says hauling ass. Yeah, I know. I can hear that. Oh, that's pretty good.
My turn. Ready whenever. Out of my way.
You're doing great! Don't stop until you've wiped them all out!
Now then, to business.
Ready when you are.
Let's give it to him! I'm all fired up!
I think this is going to be more useful
Let's freaking go!
because now I can have him go in here, wipe out more of the small ones. He has more shield now. I'm assuming this is probably just going to walk right on by, but in the event it doesn't, so that's going to deal 2 damage. Counter is not hindered. That might just float right on over. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think this is good. But basically, we need to rely on someone to like wipe out some of the smaller goons, right? I think this is good. I did not think it was gonna go that way, but that's fine. I assumed it was gonna go more towards that. That won't even be able to reach the generator on that turn.
All right, let's get started. Ready whenever.
All in ass. All
right,
ass.
Let's get started.
It's like all ice. Let's see. There.
My turn.
It's kind of awkward because this guy's all alone right now.
Let's do this!
Time for battle.
Here we go. Take that! Ready when you are.
I don't think I didn't really think this turned through as well, considering what was happening there. But yeah, it's fine.
All right, let's get started.
Let's do this!
Ready whenever. Die! My turn.
Let's freaking go!
She'll be down to 8 HP. She could drop as low as 6 now from one attack there. I keep him here, otherwise I think... Oh, it could still go around. That could be down to 2 HP then. We don't know if it has any special attacks that we're aware of that could deal more than 2 damage. But I think we're golden. Oh, okay. That was actually way better than...
Time to move. Now then, to business. Out of my way. Broken so soon.
Say when!
The interesting thing is that I think he can do this without taking damage, but it's such a low amount of...
My turn!
6. Okay, what was her special?
Ready whenever.
10.
Rev it up!
All right, let's get started. Time for battle.
But she has to be in position for it. I see.
Let's do this!
Yeah. So that's a really good counter, actually.
All in ass!
6 damage.
Now then,
10
to
damage.
business. My turn.
Let's give it to him!
So if he goes here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He won't take damage on this turn. Oh yeah, we're fine. 1 damage to that, no biggie.
Now then, to business. My turn. Time for battle.
Oh, she can move. Fuck. All right, whatever. It's fine. I wish I could undo that move then.
My turn. Ready whenever. Show me your inside.
He'll get countered. I should have moved him first, right? I think that would have been better. Oh.
Too bad! The enemy commander got away. Going after it now would only play into their hands. You'll have to finish that one off some other day. All in all, a decent first mission. Go ahead and dispel your hemoanima and return to the school.
S rank. S rank. I don't feel so bad getting S now.
Hey!
Welcome back. You did great out there, soldiers. Those invaders never knew what hit them. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do I appreciate? You guys. This is no time to celebrate. A girl died out there, you sick bastard. Oh, come on. I just wanted to give you some positive affirmation. It's a management thing. He's right. Settle down. Yelling isn't going to do us any good. Don't tell me you're okay with what just happened. It's war. People die. That's the whole idea. And it's not like she meant anything to me. We only met a couple of hours ago. If anything, you're the strange one for getting so worked up about a total stranger. You got a real attitude problem, you know that? I know I said not hitting girls was an ironclad rule, but I figured for you I could find a loophole. I mean, open-handed strikes barely count as hits, right? Just try it. I'll twist your body into a double helix in return. Sounds like in this case, DNA stands for don't know Come on, guys. We shouldn't fight amongst ourselves. People die in unit dances. Just as the tension in the room seemed strained to the breaking point, the door flew open with a clatter. It's obvious. Oh. Wait, is she actually dead? This seems... I feel like there's surely some way to prevent that from happening. I can save here. Surely. I mean, I think I already know what's going to happen here. And that's that, like, the main character's ability to reset waves and stuff is probably going to play into... Actually, in fact, I'm curious enough. I want to take a quick look. It's like a story thing, you know? It's sort of like they're showing their hand without showing it immediately. You know what I'm saying? No, you know what? I'll hold off. I'll do it afterwards. Are you guys all right? No, asshole. We ain't all right. The emo chick with the creepy laugh got killed. But for real? She actually died? But I'm pretty sure they grabbed the corpse. I think she's alive again is what I'm saying. Because I think they're dead when they're in hemoanima anyways or something. They're not in like a normal living state. Were you guys watching? Yes, the monitor in the classroom broadcast the whole battle. Honestly, I'm not sure if I approve of my dear sister being exposed to such explicit content. That was the first time I ever saw a person die. I still don't believe it. I know they say reality is cruel and all that, but this seriously can't be happening. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's all a dream, just one big messed up nightmare. What do I have to do to wake up? Should I pinch myself real hard?
Quit your whining. You get why this happened, don't you? Her death's on all of you. If you guys had grown a pair and fought like the rest of us, the emo chick wouldn't have gotten cornered the way she did.
Gotten cornered? She knew what she was getting into when she agreed to go out there. And there's every chance things still would have ended like this even with our help.
What? You think we should have hung back like you did? We'd all have been wiped out then.
All right, troops, break it up. We're all on the same side here. Good grief, the way you're carrying on, you'd think someone had died.
Someone did!
But then the door opened again and we were joined by an unexpected guest.
Hey, guess who's back?
Huh?
What? Oh, what's the matter, guys? Is my makeup smudged or something? Oh, man. How embarrassing. Just give me a shovel so I can bury myself and hide, am I right?
Never mind that. How are you alive?
Is she a ghost? Man, wouldn't that be cool? I'm not, though. Just your girl, Darumi Yamamiya, in the flesh. I don't know what happened, but I basically came back to life.
You came back? Isn't that wonderful? Just another miracle courtesy of our friend, Hemoanima. What's Hemoanima got to do with it? It's not just for fighting, you know. It can also reconstruct and reanimate organic tissue. If one of you falls in battle, we send out a drone to recover your body post-haste. Then it's just a matter of getting it inside one of our recovery pods in the infirmary, stimulating your remaining hemoanima, and boom, you rise from the grave. You can die out there as much as you want. You'll just keep coming back. You mean we're immortal? Ding ding, that's correct. But that's impossible. I mean, even more impossible than everything else that's going on around here. You don't have to believe me, but there's some pretty strong evidence standing right in front of you, wouldn't you say? Oh, her makeup's back. Yep, Exhibit A right here. Common sense has gone right out the window now. You think it's going to turn out we're inside a super immersive VR game or something? Stop referencing Danganronpa 2. That's just your narrow viewpoint of what's normal talking. All of you from the Tokyo residential complex are like that. You've lived your lives under that dome for so long, you have no idea what a wide and wonderful place the world really is. Your future is simply brimming with possibilities. I don't even know how to react to that. You serious? We really can't die? Dude, that is so freaking sweet. This hemoanima stuff is awesome. Must you raise your voice over every new development? Just remember, you're only immortal while you remain on school grounds. The recovery drones can't get past the wall of fire. And if the invaders manage to get in and damage the recovery pods, you'll be stuck with the one life you've got. You'll be back to regular old mortals. One life and then you're gone for good. In other words, if we want to stay alive, we have to keep fighting off the invaders. Now you're getting it, Sumino. Keep on fighting like good little soldiers and you'll be fine. Whoa. Hold on a minute. Now that I think about it, not being able to die has major downside. We can't hold a killing game like this. How are we supposed to murder each other if we're all immortal? That's the part you have a problem with? One more thing. Just set your minds at ease. When you're revived, you also get a new bomb implanted in you. Good as new. That's supposed to comfort us? At any rate, excuse me. At any rate, we've prepared for everything. Now you can fight to your heart's content, right? Absolutely not. I'm more against it now than ever. More against it. I'm more against it than ever now. What? How come? Even if this advanced technology you're talking about does exist, immortality seems a step too far. Hey, your explanation of how it works was far too simplistic. I find it hard to believe you're telling us the whole truth. And even if we do come back afterwards, fatal injuries are still going to hurt, right? It hurt like hell when it happened to me. It was so bad I thought I was gonna die. You did die. In that case, I'm out. I can't allow anything that would cause my dear sister any pain. Young people these days are so self-centered. We're talking about the future of humanity here, you know? You keep saying that, but how exactly does what we're doing here relate to that stuff? Like you said, if the invaders secure a special something from inside the school, humanity will be wiped out, correct? That's right. If you lose this war, Homo sapiens will be a thing of the past. Naturally, the Tokyo residential complex will be obliterated too. Obliterated? That's what you meant by everything we hold dear being forfeit. Now you're getting it. The fate of the world as we know it rests squarely on your shoulders. When did my life go so spectacularly off track? So what is this thing that mankind's future depends on? What is it we're risking our lives to defend? I knew you'd ask me that sooner or later. It's only natural you'd want to know. So allow me to throw you a victory party. Your achievement in the field today deserves to be rewarded. We want information, not a party. No reason you can't have both. I'll tell you more while you eat. You must be starving after all that fighting, right? Now that you mention it, I could use a bite. You're saying there's somewhere we can get food around here? Of course, there's a cafeteria on the first floor. I'll meet you there. Come straight up, troops. No distractions, no detours. What do we do now? I'm in favor of going to the cafeteria. My dear sister's stomach has been grumbling adorably for a while now. You don't have to tell them that. I want to hear what Sirei has to say, so I'll go along as well. Listen to the Danganronpa music. We wandered out of the war room one by one, still trying to make sense of the situation. I guess I'll go with the crowd. The cafeteria should be somewhere on the first floor. Where are the hidden Monokumas? Pull up the map and select a place you'd like to go in order to teleport. However, be aware that you won't be able to teleport to locations you haven't unlocked or locations marked inaccessible. You can also use the map to check your current location as well as the locations of other characters. The map will come in handy whenever you're feeling lost. Is it... I'm trying to think. the more I think about it, I feel like the side-scrolling thing actually came in from Danganronpa 2, right? Because, well, I mean, it's way more rudimentary, but when you're going around the island, you circle around in this sort of way, I think.
Hey, I said no detours. Make your way to the cafeteria pronto.
I'm not listening to that. I want to go check things out. Son of a gun. He's locked our progress. So we're right here right now. What the? Is this a ninja playing a guitar with a shuriken guitar pick? I mean, I should be commenting on everything else we're seeing, like the Egyptian style doors and walls here, or Egyptian artwork style, I should say. What is this to? Here it is, the school cafeteria. It's a lot bigger than I expected. What the hell? Do you see the food on the left side? Although it's still just as weird as everything else around here.
Go ahead and order whatever you want. It's your party after all. Our handy-dandy ration-o-matic will create any kind of food you desire. It slices, it dices, it also makes julienne fries. You want ramen, burgers, steaks, sushi? It all rolls out nice and fresh. It's even got a recipe for pasta sauce made by a grieving widower desperately trying to recreate his beloved wife's cooking from memory. That's so sad. Speaking as a grandpa's girl, I don't even want to think about something like that, let alone try it. I think I'm going to stick with dessert. Chewing solid food for too long makes my jaw hurt. Wait. I'm a little worried about whether this stuff is really safe to eat, but I'm hungry enough that I'm willing to risk it. Coat Man. I'm starting to become more suspicious of Coat Man. Man, that hit the spot. I ain't never had anything this fancy before.
It wasn't a bad effort, I suppose. I just wish we could have had some wine to go with it.
Hey, you're too young for alcohol. Just because you got an attitude doesn't mean you get special treatments.
Oh.
What's with that snarky laugh? You think I'm scared? I ain't afraid of breaking no laws. I'm talking about your health here, dumbass. That stuff can seriously mess you up if your body's not used to it, you know? What's so funny? You think you're better than me or something?
More importantly, why do these guys get the 5-star treatment while we're stuck with dry bread? Eating this is actually making me hungrier.
Yum, yum, yum.
It's a victory dinner, remember? None of you did anything to contribute to this victory.
So now you're using food as an incentive to get us to fight? That won't work on me or my dear sister. We've lived through hardship much worse than this. Don't remind me. I'm fine with it too. If anything, dry bread is too good for a human cockroach like me.
Just in case any of you big-hearted recruits get any ideas, sharing food between fighters and non-fighters is strictly forbidden.
You've thought of everything, haven't you? Sorry, I hope it doesn't look like we're rubbing it in. Don't worry about it. You're not the one who's at fault here.
Now, if you've all eaten your fill, what say we get back on topic?
We've been told this ration-o-matic will create any kind of food we desire. What food did we choose, though? That matters more than anything. Oh, no, it's a gotcha machine. I'm guessing it's a gotcha machine. I know it's a gumball or whatever candy machine, but they're a straight up capsule toys in Danganronpa 2, and I think they have something like that in all of their games from there on. I thought it was a window, or maybe it's even in 1. I can't remember. I thought it was a window, but it's actually a fish tank. There's someone I should talk to first. I've never seen such a huge refrigerator before. Nothing but candy inside. It's all very colorful. Oh, look, it's the monitor with a gun on it. Or I guess it'd be a camera with a gun on it normally. Excuse me. I was actually looking around for a what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, can't see their stats. So if it's to be believed, we're assuming Eito becomes the next playable character because these 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 are the ones we use in combat, and then if Eito is next, I'm assuming this is the order we get them. We use them in. I don't know if that checks out. I'm assuming we get Kinzaki sooner. I'm assuming Eito comes later too. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, we have different resources. 1055 or 1055 coins or something. Then there's plants, cloth, rock, and machine components or something. Talking to a barely functioning simpleton like me won't get you anywhere. You should do your best to ignore me from now on. You'll be a lot happier that way. I'm so freaking hungry, but there's no way I'm fighting those monsters.
Aha!
If we get hungry, I'm sure we can forage for food on the school grounds. We did that a lot when we were little. I was hoping we'd put that time behind us. I wonder what it feels like to put your life on the line like that. You don't have to worry about that, sister dearest. I won't allow you to be put in any danger. There's like a disconnect, no? Is that supposed to be obvious, or am I misinterpreting that? There's no way I can live in a place like this. Please, just let me go home. Can't say I'm crazy about the decor here, but the food's top notch. That machine will make anything we want. There's even a kitchen if we don't like it, like doing it old school. If we like doing it old school, I gotta admit, it's pretty impressive. Living here might not be so bad after all. I'm not the biggest fan of meat, to be honest, or fish, or rice, or noodles. But if there's candy and cake, I'm all about that. This just isn't normal. What on earth have we gotten ourselves caught up in? I don't wish to waste time speaking to you. Ask Sire to get to the point, would you? All right, let me start from the beginning. The last Defense Academy lies somewhere outside of the Tokyo residential complex where you've all been living up until now. Of course, its exact location is a highly classified military secret. Very hush-hush, a.k.a. under the school. The school periodically comes under attack by a hostile force we call the Invaders. Much about them remains a mystery, but we do know that they're after a certain special something concealed in this very school. This item is vital to the continued existence of humanity. If it should fall into invader hands, it's all over. Your home in the Tokyo residential complex will be destroyed, and everyone you've ever known will die horribly. To avoid this, we've drafted you into the Special Defense Unit, a squad dedicated to protecting the school from invaders. To make things easier for you, to mobilize in the case of an attack, you'll all be living here until further notice. And those are the facts of the case, Your Honor. Any questions, or do you guys want to chow down some more? Wait, go over that last part again. We're really supposed to live here from now on? Until further notice is awfully vague. Surely we're not supposed to spend the rest of our lives here. Of course. Your commission comes with an expiry date. You'll be required to serve here for just 100 days. 100 days? That's right. Just a svelte 2,400 hours and you're done. If you manage to defend the school for that long, that is. After that, you'll be free to return to the peaceful existence you enjoyed so much before this ordeal began. You mean we can go back to the complex? Is there even a complex for us to return to? Or have those monsters already destroyed it? No, it's doing fine. There's no danger of the invaders attacking the Tokyo residential complex again. Right now, they're focused entirely on this school instead. Whatever you've got stowed away in here isn't that important to them, eh? I Didn't read that well. You've told us a lot, but there's one detail you seem determined to keep from us. Don't make me ask again. What exactly is it that we're protecting, and why would losing it mean the end of humanity?
Yeah.
Those are some good questions. Perceptive as always, Shizuhara.
One more thing. If this mission is as important as you say, why would you assign it to such a small group? We're civilians without any significant combat experience. The only one here who can put up a decent fight is me. You don't hold back, do you?
Another excellent question, and I'd love to give you a detailed, comprehensive answer to go with it. But that's all highly classified information. And so long as even one of you refuses to fight, that's the way it's going to stay.
What?
Explain yourself. If you really want to know more about your mission or why you were chosen for it, there's just one path open to you, Shizuhara. That's for you and the other brave souls from the fighters group to convince these lily-livered panty wastes to join in the war effort too.
Now you want them to do your dirty work for you. It's just one underhanded trick after another.
It's not like I'm doing this to yank your chains. That's just a fun bonus. My primary goal is to get all of you out there on the battlefield fighting the good fight. The invader forces are only going to get stronger from here on out, so I need all of you to be in tip-top condition too.
Without another word, Sire hopped off his chair and strolled leisurely toward the door. Where are you going?
I was going to drop a deuce and hit the hay. Why? You want to come watch?
You actually have realistic bodily functions?
I suggest you get an early night tonight. You need to give your bodies time to recover after a fierce battle like today's. You never know when the next attack is going to happen.
The next attack? This wasn't the first time I had to face those monsters, and it won't be the last either. They'll keep coming back to attack the school again and again. What's up, Molly? Every time we'll have to put our lives on the line and maybe even experience the pain of death firsthand.
That threat will be hanging over us constantly for the next 100 days.
Will I be able to stay sane for that long? Will I even be the same person at the end of those 100 days?
Where are we supposed to sleep anyway? You want us all to huddle on the floor together? There's no need for that. I've prepared luxurious individual suites for all of you. You'll find them on the rooftop.
Phew, at least we get our own rooms. I was starting to worry about that.
You're all at that delicate age, after all. If I left you guys alone, you'd be rutting like rabbits in no time.
Is that true? Is kinky group sex some kind of high school rite of passage? You need to stop taking what he says so seriously, Sister Dearest.
Go find your room, settle in, and think hard about what you're going to do from here on. Tomorrow is the first day of the rest of your lives.
What did he mean? What's there to think about? I think that's his way of encouraging you guys to join the fight. Come on, do it, do it! Just pretend you're an anti-PK hunting down griefers like a boss. Look, I'm just a regular guy. I can't flip a switch and go psycho.
We're immortal here. What's there to be scared of? Sure, getting killed hurts, but you can come right back after.
You know how some people don't ride roller coasters even though everyone knows they're perfectly safe, are they? It's like that, except even more so since there's actual danger in this case. You do realize your decision also affects the rest of us. We're being denied important information because of your cowardice. I know, pretty much everything I do has a negative effect on the people around me. The world would be better off if I'd never been born. I don't see why we should be expected to fight in the first place. Shouldn't protecting humanity be left up to the science nerds and army jocks? Right, why us? I haven't even solved my first mystery yet. Besides, once people start talking about the future of humanity, I kind of tune out. It's too big for me to wrap my head around. That lack of imagination is a serious shortcoming. You'll never survive this if you don't learn to adapt. I get where Sabas is coming from, though. Yesterday was just another normal day. Now I'm risking my life fighting monsters who want to destroy the world. Part of me is still having trouble accepting any of this is real.
Something tells me this little round table we've got here isn't going anywhere. How about we call it a day? After that victory feast, I'm ready to slip into a food coma.
Same here. Dying really takes it out of you. We really gotta stay here for 100 days? We've only been here for one and I'm already sick of this place. I have my fair share of concerns too. Sire said we were living together, but we're basically prisoners here. You sure you're alright? But please, don't worry about me. The symptoms, they come and go. But I agree, we should rest for now. A good night's sleep will help us focus better tomorrow. What with everything that's happened, I doubt I'll be able to get to sleep. Unable to dispel the oppressive atmosphere, everyone gradually wandered out of the cafeteria. I should get going too. Apparently our rooms are up on the roof. Is it just me or is it a really strange place to put them? It's nighttime, you can tell because we look even more like zombies. I wish you could jump for like no reason but than to be able to jump. Oh wait, which symbol are we? I guess we're that symbol. Everyone has like different outfits. So this is what's her face? Is the goth chick as the emo chick or whatever as that guy says it. Was this wait, there's a lot more rooms. We're getting more characters. More characters. Oh, these are the twins then obviously. I was not paying attention to like the different symbols people were wearing. Why is he freaking out? Oh, this guy. No ceiling. That alone was a weird enough sight. The prefab huts intended to serve as our rooms seemed almost normal in comparison. Each hut was adorned with a metal plate bearing the name of one of our group.
Huh.
No doubt about it. This is where we're meant to stay. Looks like your room is right in the middle, Mr. Sumino. Oh, okay, thanks. There are a lot more rooms than there are people. I wonder, what are the others for? Huh, I didn't notice that. Think there's some reason behind it? They're probably just spares. Nothing worth getting worked up about. What's the meaning of this? This has to be a mistake. This is a travesty, an outrage. What's wrong? My dear sister and I have been assigned separate rooms. Someone's trying to obstruct our pure, sweet sibling ties. You must be just as devastated as I am, sister dearest. You'd feel much better having your brother dearest by your side, wouldn't you? I think it's fine for us to be apart now and then. Sleeping in different rooms for a while isn't going to hurt. But I really don't get these two at all. So that's the icon for them just to... Wait. Because we're right here. That's just showing that they're in this quote-unquote hallway.
Huh.
There are more rooms than there are people. I wonder what the others are for.
Huh.
Looks like your room is right in the middle, Mr. Sumino. Sumino-san! Yeah, Darumi. Oh, I can hover over and see. Ah, or I could look that way. So she has the X symbol. Shoma, Kako, Ima, Takemaru. This is my room, huh? It's nicer than I thought it'd be. There I go again, being positive for all the wrong reasons. Exhausted, I kicked off my shoes and climbed into bed without further delay.
Hey!
Phew. I hate to admit it, but it was actually more comfy than my own bed back home. The moment I lay down, the day's activity seemed to catch up with me all at once. Being thrust into this unfamiliar world and confronted with so many harrowing truths had completely drained me. My average mundane life had been ripped away from me, and I was at the mercy of forces beyond my control. I was like a tiny rowing boat tossed around on a vast ocean. Every cell in my body was screaming for rest. I was in no position to resist. The oblivion of sleep would be a blessing at this point. Within a few seconds, everything went black. And so ended my first day at Last Defense Academy. If I woke up tomorrow to find it all had been a dream, that would be fine with me. In fact, that was the best case scenario I could imagine. Maybe in the morning everything would be back to normal. I'd go downstairs to the living room, say goodbye to my dad as he leaves for work. Mom would be there, and Karua too.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your second day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Well, it's your second day, but technically your first morning, so let's start it off on the right foot! I've prepared a fabulous breakfast banquet to give you plenty of energy and bloodlust for the day ahead! Everyone, make your way to the cafeteria, on the double!
Was that some kind of wake-up call? What a depressing way to start the day. I didn't like the sound of that give you plenty of bloodlust stuff either. I hope he hasn't laced our food with something to make us more aggressive. I guess I should head to the cafeteria. I don't want any trouble. Bed. Why do we always have to jump on beds? It has that pole that I can't fight off. Are the battle announcements that showed up on this monitor part of the defense system? We can't look at all the random objects anymore. There it is again, a totally open, unobstructed sky. I still can't get used to it. Every time I look up, it's like a reminder of how bizarre this whole thing is. Seeing the sky gives me this weird, uneasy feeling, like I could get sucked up into it and keep falling forever. If I stay here for long enough, will staring up into infinite space like this start to feel normal? No, there's no way I can get used to something so unnatural. I'd rather go back to my nice, safe life in the residential complex. Is anyone here? Shoma.
Yeah. I know you must be excited about getting to live in an awesome school like this, but don't let your guard down. The invaders are still out there. You soldiers are basically immortal, though, so you've got nothing to fear from them.
Right, immortal. What exactly do you mean by that, though?
I told you before, didn't I? It's all thanks to our friend, Hemoanima. No matter how serious your injuries are, it'll fix you up as good as new. Of course, you still have to deal with the pain of fatal injuries, so don't get too complacent. I don't want you getting sloppy out on the battlefield. You're gonna fight like your life depends on it every time.
This is so crazy. I can barely believe all this is really happening.
Hemoanima makes you effectively immortal. No matter how serious your injuries are, it'll fix you up as good as new. Of course, you still have to deal with the band of...
It's the same. Gotcha time?
All right, everyone, dig right in and get yourselves all fueled up. Didn't you hear me? I said dig in. This is no time to worry about proper table manners.
Dig into what? Half of us are stuck with dry bread again. Personally, I'm grateful we have anything to eat at all. We've had days in the TRC when we had to do with much less than this. Brother dearest, please, I don't want to think about that. Let me guess. If we want anything more substantial, we have to agree to fight. In that case, I'll stick with the dry bread. Boring, plain, flavorless dry bread.
Suit yourselves, but there's one more thing I need from you. I'd planned to do this on the day you transferred in, but I had to push it back because of the enemy attack.
What is it this time?
I want you to take a tour of the Last Defense Academy campus. You're going to be living here, so you might as well get to know the place. There are tons of rooms and facilities you haven't seen yet.
Sounds like fun. You got any rooms where the door locks behind you and you have to solve obscure logic puzzles to get out? I just hiccuped. That's a 999 reference, by the way. If there are, you can go in on your own. This is no ordinary school, you know. You're bound to find something to surprise you. So once you finish breakfast, put on your walking boots and go explore your new home. I feel like we're playing right into Sirie's hands, but we should probably try to get a better idea of what kind of place this is. We might even turn up some clues about what that special something we're protecting is. No time like the present. Let's take a look around. No, we can't talk to people. These monitors are everywhere. Are those fish going to be used as food ingredients? Mind-boggling variety of food in the fridge. It's a shame I can't showcase everything. It makes any food you want. I wish we had one of these in my school back home. We can go to the boys' room. What is the point? Bathroom window. Nothing more, nothing less. Yet why am I checking it out? Yes? Is something wrong? Oh, I'm in your way, aren't I? I'm sorry. I should know better than to take up valuable breathing space. It's fine, Shoma. You're not in the way. I just wanted to talk to you. I'm warning you, talking to a feeble-minded dweeb like me will only leave you worn out and frustrated. Not to mention how your reputation will suffer from being seen with me. Unpopularity as profound as mine might get contagious, you know? You're really better off ignoring me like everyone else. Don't think of me as a person. Think of me as a pile of garbage that randomly makes noise every now and then. I kind of spaced out partway through what he was saying. I think it boiled down to don't talk to me, though. Oh, it's the healing pod. What the? Oh, it's you, Darumi. What are you doing alone in the dark here? Aren't the lights working? Looks like they're not, but it's cool. I actually prefer it this way. The real world is a little too bright for me. Hard, bright, and violent. Sometimes just getting through it is a real drain. I don't know about that. For me, spending all day in this kind of darkness would probably be much worse. These monitors are everywhere. It's really starting to sink in. Being made immortal is such a tragic fate. Dying to bring everyone together, dying to provide a moment of gratuitous gore, dying to finally be free of the pain. All those options have been taken away from me. Sheesh, what gives if whoever is behind this was going to kidnap us anyway? Forcing us into a killing game's the least they could do. Sure is a lot of fancy equipment in here. I wonder what it all does. Oof, I've seen these in movies and stuff. You climb inside the pod, fire it up, and your consciousness is transported into another world. Like virtual reality? They are so advanced. You get to leave your old life behind and live in a world totally tailored to your whims. I wish I had one of these at home. That sounds a little too good to be true. Looks like this one's broken, though, just like me. I've tried every button and switch I could find, but it won't turn on. Is it okay for us to be touching stuff without really knowing what it does? Of course not. I just told you this damn thing's broken, didn't I? Whoa, why is she angry, so angry all of a sudden? Unless I can get Sirie to fix this, escaping into a perfect fantasy world is going to be just that, a fantasy. Now she's crying. I can't keep up with this girl's mood swings. More importantly, is this machine really broken? I can't tell myself. Guess I'll take Darumi's word for it. No, if these are not the healing pods, then I'm not sure what they are. I'm not sure what this machine does. I can't get it to turn on either. I guess it's broken. It's just not turned on. Oh, this is a Wait, where am I? Classroom. Oops. Not a blackboard, but a monitor. What does this number indicate? The number of days left. What about this bathroom? Surely this bathroom has more. A window for ventilation. It's shut right now. Oh, Takumi. You came to check out this area too.
Huh?
Yeah, what is it? Some kind of entrance hall? Entrance and exit, of course. Even if we left the school from here, we'd still have to contend with the walls of flame. You're welcome to leave the school building at your own discretion, but there's no real point in doing so. Where did you come from? As your commanding officer, it's my duty to offer guidance and support wherever and whenever you need it. I can appear anywhere on school grounds. Anyhow, even if you make it past the flames, there's just a whole lot of nothing on the other side. But if you feel like a change of scenery, be my guest. He's gone. How does he move so fast? Don't worry about him. I found something much more interesting. Interesting how? Those machines over there. Go take a look at them. Some kind of reference material. I don't think I need to look at this right now. Are these shoe lockers? Makes this place look like a real school. I'm assuming this will be the same thing. What's so interesting about these? What are they even for? It seems they're a special model of fire extinguishers. Fire extinguishers?
Aha!
That's right. I put them here so you can use them to go exploring. You again? Would you mind telling Takumi what you told me? No sooner said than done. During your stay here, there may be times when you want to wander off school grounds and explore the surrounding area. That's where these fire extinguishers come in. With a little help from your hemoanima, you can use these to temporarily put a hole in the wall and open a way forward. Whoa, wait a minute. You're saying we can actually put out the undying flames? There's nothing stopping us from using these and just getting out of here? Yeah, your pal Outski's had the same idea, but there's nothing but ruins out there. Just ruins. You might find useful bits and pieces among the rubble, or maybe even some items you can still use in the old towns. That's if the invaders don't get you first. There are invaders out there. Oh sure, the place is crawling with them. The wall of fire's there to keep them out, remember? Not only that, but you can't be revived if you die outside school grounds. It's a dangerous business going out the door and into the unknown. And we're a long way from the Tokyo residential complex here. You'd never make it on foot, so don't even think about it. So much for that idea. Coming up with plans to escape will only lead you to despair. I'm sure you can find a much more productive use of your time, like focusing on protecting the school and by extension humanity for the next 99 days and ensuring a peaceful, harmonious future. You all want the story to have a happy ending, don't you? So beyond the wall is just ruins. At least we have hope now. If there's a way to get past the flames, there's a way for us to get home. Huh? Weren't you listening just now? Sirei said we're too far away from the complex to make it on our own. I wouldn't put too much stock in anything he says. In fact, isn't it a little suspicious he went out of his way to let us know that? There must be some way to get back to the TRC. He's just hiding it from us. Personally, I think the truth is the exact opposite of what he said. The best use of our time isn't following his orders, but finding a way home. I refuse to believe the future of humanity could possibly depend on us. We'll get out of this somehow. That's the idea I'm putting my faith in. Sounds like Eito's determination to defy Sirei to the very end. Or wait. Determines, not determination. To be honest, I can't say for sure he's making the wrong choice. That makes this so hard. We're supposed to use them when we want to explore the surrounding area. Nothing but ruins out there. Might find items, we can't be revived. You know, now might be a good time to call it because it's 10 minutes. I'm going to move areas for now, and that'll hopefully save the game. I mean, we're going to save the game, but like I'm not sure how the event system works in this place, if this is technically a different event. How do we raise these grades? Darn it. I'm assuming some of these things will raise our regular stats, but who knows? Oh wait, what the heck? Excuse me. Consume voltage to activate a special attack. Last resort. Unleash. Oh, when near death. Okay, that's what these are. Nice. Actually, there's one thing I want to check. Since we didn't get the chance to use her. Alright, she has the same ones. You'll get what you deserve. Consumes voltage. Inflicts stun. Inflicts bleed on target. User dies after use. Oh, I see. User dies after use. I didn't even read that. Okay, so it's the same skill. And it's the skills that have the attack move settings. It's not necessarily like the individual character stats. So if we're upgrading things, or if we're getting like items, crafting or whatever, I'm assuming what we're doing is we're upgrading the individual skills, sort of like 13 Sentinels, which was brought up earlier. The long horizontal line makes, I think, Takumi a really, really interesting unit because you can basically avoid some of those counters. So, okay. All right. Saving the game. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully we'll be playing this again soon.